All right, guys, we're going to the card show today. Day one of the card show. We're going all 3 days. So today's day one, and it's from 4 to 8. But we're going to the Astros game, so I'm not bringing my case today. So today for the challenge, I'm gonna sell some of the cards that I have to get more cash. But I'm also gonna buy a card today with the cash that I already have, so we can start this challenge already. So I can probably flip it tomorrow. So objectives for today: sell at least one card of my PC, or no, one card that I've had for profit. Challenge number 2, buy one card today that I like. Challenge number 3 will be part tomorrow. Uh, Flip that card for profit.
We made it downtown. Fan Fest. Everything's going on. There's hella people down here. Lots of people. Hectic. I haven't been downtown forever, so I mean, a lot of people. We made it. Htown card show.
So guys, I didn't film much yesterday because honestly I wanted to be in the moment. But day one of the card show's over. I'm gonna go over the recap of what happened and my pickups and what I sold. And today's day 2, and we're about to go there shortly. And more challenges for today. Challenge 1 yesterday was, I believe, sell card that I have for profit, and we did. We sold the Luca, we sold the I forgot his name, Michael Penix Jr., and we sold the Tua and Tyreek for a total of like 650. Good profit. And now we have 2 good pickups that I believe are just amazing pickups that, like, honestly I don't know if I want to flip them. One of them is actually PC, but the other one we might try to flip. But if not, I'm definitely keeping it my PC because I don't know if I'll ever see a car like that again for that price. Here was our second pickup yesterday. I just want to show this one first because I believe the next car I'm about to show is going to knock socks off. But this Gio Reyna and Claudio Reyna dad and son dual signature PSA 10 out of 10 is super freaking nice. Imagine it was 7 out of 10. That'd be absolutely insane as well. This low, and I feel like if USA keeps going, I have a feeling this car can maybe jump up a little bit in price. I went ahead and picked this up for 120. I asked the dude, "Would you do 90?" He's like, "No, I can't do 90." He was just being really stingy, really stubborn guy. But I mean, if it doesn't go up, this is a beautiful car for the PC. Like dual signature gold to 10, that's beautiful. PSA 10 as well. And maybe if I'm feeling frisky, I might send it in and get the signatures graded.
Excited to show y'all. I picked this one up yesterday. I walked by the table, and then some dude was looking at it, and he said, would you do 250 on it? And the guy was like, yeah, I'll do 250. And he's like, I'll circle back around. I looked at it, I was like, whoa, I've never seen I mean, I've seen him online, but I mean, I've never seen like a manga in person. And when I saw the manga in person, it's like 250. I was like, dude, I want that. And I was like, would you honor the 250 deal? And he was like, yeah. So shook his hand, made the deal. Alexander Isak manga. This card is just beautiful. I mean, it's just like the mangas are sick. I show this to every other collector at the show, and they're like, dude, mangas are awesome. I don't care who's on the card or anything. Mangas are super awesome. That's basically the response I was getting from everybody. And to me, I know Alexander Isak, Swedish national. He plays today here in Houston. So, I mean, if I can't find the right guy to flip this for 350, 400, I'm keeping this in my collection. This is a beautiful fucking card. My brother's pickups, and one of them was my dad's, but 2 are my brother's. One of my brother's pickups was an Omarion Hampton auto out of 50. This is a nice card. It really looks really nice. Then another one of my brother's pickups was a StarCast Josh Allen out of 25. This card is pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. It's a nice looking card. And then this was my dad's pickup. We got this for around, what was it, 210? Whatever, 210? 210 Ashton Genty Uptown. We're going to try to flip this today. One sold on eBay last night for 250, so maybe we can get a good deal. Maybe for like 230, 240-ish today. So, yeah, not bad. Like, yesterday was my first time at a card show, like a big card show, and I didn't know what to expect. And, bro, like, seeing all these insane, like, one-of-ones and case hits and, like, National Treasures Flawless and all these cards is, like, mind-blowing that this stuff is huge, bro. I want to pop up a picture of this Nebula Lionel Messi $60,000 PSA 10. That was insane. And you can get that from those Monopoly boxes from Target for $20. Imagine turning $20 into $50,000. That is insane. And I also, this one guy, I took a picture. I'll pop it up right now. He had a Lamine Yamal manga PSA 10 encased, and I don't know what it was, but that thing was heavy. It was at least like 6 pounds, bro. And he showed me a picture. He was like, this is how much I believe in mangas. Had a whole wall, at least 30 PSA 10 mangas just on a wall. I was like, damn, bro, there's levels to this. There's levels to this shit. There is levels to the card shows. It's insane. I'm trying to be like them, but you gotta work our way down up. You know what I mean? So, day 2. Let's get it, man.
Alright, guys. I know I did not record anything at all. No content at the card show. I'm sorry. I honestly wanted to enjoy it because it was like my first major card show. I didn't want to be filming. Like every 5 seconds, I wanted to take in what was going on. And honestly, I think it was a success. I did fail the challenge. I honestly did not buy a card and try to flip at the card show. I did sell the Drake May. I sold the Drake May for 1.4. I asked multiple people about the Drake May, and they showed me that it wasn't going to gem, so there was no point in me grading it, and I showed it to other people, and this one dude had a really shitty offer on it. He was asking for my Drake May and the Corbin Carroll PSA 9 anime. He was asking for both those for $1,425. I was like, that's a shitty deal. I knew I can get 14 by itself on the Drake May, so I shopped it around a couple people. The next highest offer I had was $13.75. I was like, no, I can't do that. I have an offer for $13.75, but I want to get to my number of 14. And he was like, I'll do it. I was like, really? He's like, yes. So, we shook on it and got the cash. And I'd say it was a pretty eventful day. And I sold most of my other collection, so I'm actually like bone dry right now. All my downtowns are gone. But the PC, though, is racking up. We have 2 PC cards that we got, and we have 1 investment card that we're investing in. Talk about it. So I think up to one point in the weekend, I had up to $2,500 in cash from selling everything. I went into that card show with like $200, and the second day on Saturday when I didn't record anything, I had about $2,500 in cash at one point. And then I sold the Drink Man to give me that extra boost of $2,500 in cash. Honestly, I need to make a chart of my expenses and my spending. But anyways, I think I want to go from like my pickups from like least to like, I guess, most exciting. Anyways, starting off first, this is like a PC card pickup. We have a 2022 Immaculate Jake Myers patch auto holo silver to 25. The reason why I bought this is because Jake Myers is very underrated. He's one of my favorite players on the Astros, and it's the Astros, and the patch is awesome. Look at that patch. Deadass like the symbol from the side of their jerseys. And another big plus is because that it's actually player worn. And it's not freaking not associated with any gamer player. So next up on the list, this is also a PC card. Oh boy. When I sold the Drake May, I ran over there and got this card. I was like, I need this. The guy had it stickered for $750. I told him the last sale was $688. He did not budge. Apparently, he rejected an offer for $700. So I'm very blessed that he gave me it for $715. We have a 2024 Absolute CJ Stroud PSA 10 Kaboom. Look at this thing. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad that I picked this up. This is a PC card. I think Stroud's going to have a bounce back year. He worked his quirks up and down sophomore year. He's going to have a great third year, and I'm feeling hyped for this season. Go Texans. Even if he doesn't do good, this card's PC. A PSA 10 Kaboom. It's like unicorns. You can't find out PSA 10s anymore. Side note on that Stroud, I just wanted to say that the booth across from the guy with the PSA 10, someone had a raw CJ Stroud Kaboom, the exact same card, but stickered at $600. And I tried to negotiate with him on that, but he was actually being like a jackass about it. He's like, no, CJ Stroud's going to have a great year. I'm not budging anything below $600. I was like, okay, dude, I'm going to walk to the booth right across from you and get a Gem Mint 10 for $115 more. So make or break investment, break the bank, shit the bed. Like, this is a definition of an investment card. Like this is my first actual investment card here. I bought for $700. It's up and down right now because we don't know who the starting quarterback's going to be, Deshaun or him. And literally, it's like I bought this, and in the back of my mind, this is a make or break card. PSA 10, 2025 Donruss Downtown of Shadur Sanders.
I entered in at 700. This is an investment card. I truly do believe that Shedeur Sanders is underrated. I mean, yeah, people hate him because he was at Colorado and his dad was a coach. But, I mean, if you look at his stats and numbers, he didn't put up bad numbers compared to other rookie quarterbacks. He got, I mean, it's a quarterback. It's a downtown. It's iconic. $700, PSA 10. Compared to Caleb Williams. Literally, his PSA 10 downtown was around this price. And then a couple years later, shot up to $2,500. We have to just play it by ear, honestly, and by eyes. The peak of this card has been $830. But I feel like if he has a good season this year, it could get to 1,000. I feel like this can get to 1,000. If it gets to 1,000, I think I might pop out and be like, okay, I'm out. It was a good hold. But for now, this PSA 10 Shedeur Sanders is mine, and it's going to sit in my case and look glorious. Some of my brother's pickups, the Ted McMillan, the Harry Kane Obsidian, and the Jordan Love Color Blast. Here are some slabs that he got, and a Jalen Noel Shield, which is pretty cool, and some PC. Let's say I'm sorry for not recording most of the stuff and doing the challenges. I mean, honestly, being my first card show, I think I just actually wanted to be in the moment, experience negotiation, talking to people, looking at the cards, and taking in what's going on around me. You know what I mean? Instead of just being focused on getting content. But now I know for this weekend coming up at the Galleria, the Syndicate show, I'll definitely try to record some content there and push a video out for that. And I also just want to give a huge shout out to Marcus. Thank you so much, man, if you're watching this video, for making me feel welcome at your card show, and I could always come show you what I picked up, and you'd always hype me up, man. That's awesome. You're an awesome guy. I did not break the bank this weekend, so I do have money left. So I didn't spend all my money on these cards, so I still have about roughly 1,000 to spend at the Syndicate. If you're gonna have an attitude, you're gonna just not be a happy person at a card show. What are you doing there? If I come up to you if I come up to you and you're just gonna be grumpy, I'm not buying something from you. If I literally come up to you and show you that eBay had a card sold, you're like, no, eBay doesn't show card sales. I'm not buying from you. You're just being a fucking ass. And especially if my little brother comes up to you and brings you a card and you tell him that he wasted your time, what are you doing at a card show? Especially being around a bunch of kids. If you're just going to bring that bad energy to people, don't even go. Stay your grumpy ass at home, bro, and just go soak on the couch. Because apparently, you just live a sad life. So, I mean, that's all I have to say. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And subscribe so we can do more hits. Giveaway! Like, comment, and subscribe. And you will be entered in a giveaway to win the Jalen Hyatt 2023 Prism SSP Black and White Checkered PSA 10.